which I mean,
Oh yeah.
if you,
Oh, that's the
Relay.
one with Riz Ahmed.
Yeah, that's
With
Relay on Amazon,
with
and
Amazon Prime, Riz Ahmed, and I can't remember who the woman is in it. Well, it's
it's the one who was in Lily. Not is it Lily
Lily
James?
James. Yes, Lily
Lily
James. Yeah,
James. Yeah, yeah.
I've
So
heard
this,
about that. I've heard good things about that.
oh mate, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have really watched this. I wouldn't have really. Anyway, so I wouldn't have really watched this, but I was totally impressed with this film. Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, so basically, it's a bit like you
Okay,
see.
so
Have
okay,
you,
I'll tell you
have
what.
you
I'll tell
seen
you
it?
what. Right, I know.
Yeah.
We have way too much stuff that we've seen at home, so we can't really
Okay.
do the usual thing that we usually do, which is where we take one person from one thing, put it up. We take one film, put it up against one thing from home, and then we do over again. So I think you go with Relay. Tell us about Relay, and
That's what I'd
we'll
like to do. Yeah, and
yeah,
then
go ahead.
but I got another one you'd like, which I watched called Freak Night. But anyway, so Relay. So it's like a film like do you remember Enemy of the State with
Yep,
Will? So
with Will Smith.
and
Yeah,
the Pelican Brief. So
yeah,
so basically,
like a paranoid
stuff
thriller.
paranoid thriller. Yeah. So, but this Lily James is a lady that works for this company, and they're supposed to be ethical, but some of the things they're doing are not quite so ethical. And she's taken a paper, and there's this chap. You see that at the beginning that she doesn't want to give it to the press, but she doesn't want to be, you know, hurt or threatened or anything like that. So
Yeah, she's trying to be a whistleblower.
she's trying to be a whistleblower, yeah. And there's this chap that helps, and they go through this thing called Relay, which is like a phone company where the guy types what he wants to say, what he needs her to do, and
Yeah,
then it goes to this relay and it says go ahead. So, and he tells her these sort of things to do. You know, oh, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get the stuff you've got. I want you to mail it to this box. I
yeah,
want you to do this. And you've got this high tech surveillance team that are trying to, they're trying to find
yeah. Trying to find her,
what she's
try to shut her up.
yeah, trying to shut her up basically. And but so that's basically the story. Now, what I really liked about this, so one of the things she tells her to do says post this to this post box and throw the receipt for it in the bin. And anyway, so these surveillance team, they retrieve the receipt and they try to worm their way. They go to the post office where the post box are, and there's like she's like a sexy lady says, oh, I've got the receipt for the box, but I haven't got my key.
Yeah,
Would you try to, and the old boy's there and he goes, oh, no, sorry, we don't do that. We can't do that at all. We can't, no. So no joy there. And then they go to the relay place, which relays all the messages.
yeah.
And they go, oh, they pretend they're like cops, and they're like, oh, we're going to get a warrant. We're going to have to, and it just says, the woman says, well, get a warrant then. We can't, and then she said, you won't find nothing. And I love all that stuff. Like, that to me, I'm like, yes, at last. It's like, it's like these films where you get people dressed up as soldiers. Who do you think you're talking to? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just thought, this is really, really good. The reason I watched it, because I think it's done by the director of Hell and High Water, I think.
I'll have a look.
Yeah. So, for me, and it's really well acted, but there's a major twist at the end, which I just did not see coming at all. So I would say this would, for me, this totally ticked all the boxes for me, except maybe there's an action scene which perhaps didn't quite.
Ooh, this is because every single review I've heard about this has mentioned this exact thing. Because every review I've heard about this it's essentially, I was like, I think Shaun might like this because people are like, it is taut, it is 70s, it is down to earth, it doesn't do anything majorly Hollywoody because everything kind of makes sense and you can track the logic, and then but everybody says until it gets to a point where it thinks it needs to be like all thrillery and like put a car chase in there or something like that.
As I say, I've not seen any reviews for this. I've not seen, because I don't look at reviews. So yeah, so it must be that people think exactly the same.
Yeah. Everybody everyone has said exactly what you've just said. That it's great
really?
until.
Yeah.
And yes, it's directed by David Mackenzie, the director of Hell or High Water.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is a good watch. A really, really good watch. Really, really quite surprised. I mean, normally if I watch stuff at home, I can get quite easily distracted, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I can get quite easily distracted. Whereas this, I was compelled to watch, and I thought, you know, this is because there's nothing really, really, you know, silly in it apart from maybe you know, the bit I was talking about. So yeah, on the whole, I would recommend people to watch this, but I can't give it a biggie because of that end scene. So
because of the thing.
Just because of the end,
well, you know, bits at the end. So, but the twist was quite interesting. The twist was quite good.
So how many stars would you give it out of 5?
I give this one a 4. I think I give this one a 4 because I found myself enjoying it, which is unusual for, you know, I can easily get distracted.